Dude, I know you're saying about buying plugins here, dude. I actually got to put you on this new plugin that I'm currently on the trial, but I want to buy it later on. But it's like $200, dude. It's called Stage One by Leapwing, bro. It's a widening, but it's not only how wide plugins they just widen it up, right?
Yeah.
But if you look at the spectrum like of me like sound, it's wideness and depth, right?
Yeah.
So that you could widen, put it more in the depth field, and then the mono signal, sometimes it's two mono, so you can spread it just a little bit. So you're having stereo, a little bit of mono, like spread, and then you can have it in the back. And like, dude, it gives everything this right amount of space.
Really?
Yeah, man. It's amazing, man. Dude, I gotta tell you though, the first songs that I did though, they were giving me phase issues just because I was cranking it way too much and I wasn't hearing what it was doing, you get me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you just gotta pay attention, but dude, that thing works miracles.
That's interesting you saying that because just recently I was watching YouTube videos and then this new Waves plugin, the NNets one or something like that, LS, I don't know. It was a virtual room mix. Basically, it's a plugin that does exactly what you just said, that you can, expand, you can widen the stuff, you can separate them in depth from however you want it. And usually it's like, oh yeah, this plugin, this software, you don't really need an audio interface. You can just do it through your headphones.
Is it the one that gets your webcam too?
Yeah.
I have that one. I had that one for a while. It's cool, but the way I see that it would be used better if it's like 5.1 surround system, because you could literally like,
yeah, exactly,
unless you're doing like some really cool ambient stuff, it's amazing.
Right now
you can do the same thing.
Yeah,
honestly. You can do the same
right
thing.
now I got myself the podcast toolkit from Waves. That's actually pretty good. I highly recommend it if you're planning to use for vocals and whatnot. It doesn't have to be for podcast. It's not designed for podcasting, but they actually have the presets and allow you to play around with podcasts and whatnot. And shit, it's actually pretty good. It's 4 plugins. I already had one of them, the Decaeser, which basically,
which
I already had one of them. It was the suppressor, which basically kills any background noises or anything by just going up and down, up and down, up and down. And then there were 3 other plugins. I'll send it to you later because I don't have them right now.
The meter one, of course, yeah.
One of them is the meter, and then there were other 2 more in which one of them actually allows you to balance both audio clips. Like, let's say that this is my actual voice, and then yours comes in, and yours happens to be lower than mine. This plugin basically balances it out and makes it sound.
It matches audio.
Yeah, it matches my audio level, so it goes as loud as mine.
That is clutch, dude.
I literally have a channel in which it's all sent to one of the returns, and I have those 2 right there, like the voice meter and that one particularly as the masters out for that send. And when whatever comes out, then it goes to my master. My master, I have a utility and make it loud compressor limiter.
Nice. And what do you use to record?
I'm using OBS currently to record.
And the audio too?
Yeah, audio too.
Okay. Dude, the SSL channel from Wave is $35. I always wanted it because people like swear by it for when it comes to vocals and stuff like that.
Which one is that one?
The SSL channel. It's just basically an EQ and a compressor built in. It's like you're having the actual SSL board strip right there. It's just a plugin.
But that's much more for analog stuff. Like,
no, not really. It's just like I don't know. I see a lot of people like engineers use it for like vocals and stuff like that.
Yeah, because
being a little plugin junkie, I just love.
Hey man, we're all plugin junkies here, man.
Can't beat it though. It's too. Normally it's like 200 something. Like 250 normally, and it's 35.
If I were you, you should get it. You should get it.
Yeah.
When you're giving me those $100 difference, it's like, oh, okay, maybe you should get it, bro. Like, now's your chance before it goes back to 200.
Yeah, maybe use it on a master EQ. Just give
it. Yeah, but I have heard about that. I have heard about that, but I don't know. I will say that it's perfectly like if you have a Moog, if you're recording yourself with a Moog,
Okay.
that'll be dope. That'll definitely process very well. Vocals as well. For vocals, when you're recording on the vocals, it's definitely gonna process amazing. And even that's external hardware that you had to process it and hook it up to your interface and record it on your computer, that plugin will serve its purpose for those, you know.
Yeah.
And even within, like if you put it on a serum patch, there's like, I don't think you'll be
Yeah, nah.
serving its purpose, its full purpose as it should, you know.
Yeah, it won't give it more character.
No.
I want to get a tape machine, analog synths, and maybe some outboard gear like compressors. I really want to get an outboard reverb. But the thing is, for that you got to have a way to connect it all, and I still don't know how to connect it. I'm a little noob when it comes to that. Like you know how like a little patch bay or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do none of that, so I got to see online.
It's all you know, try and error until we learn, and then we just like, holy shit, this is just like
Yeah,
our
or compressors, they give it a nice punch, man.
I feel like nowadays, these plugin companies are coming up with these nice EQs and compressors, better and better, much more effective. That it all you gotta do is just slap it into the track and just play around until it's like boom, that's it.
Yeah.
And that's good. I'm all forward to it because you're basically killing ourselves like a lot of time. Like we'll spend hours on just EQ and compress on something. And with these plugins, that all you gotta do is just move a knob and move another knob, and you basically did everything in what you could have done in hours. I'm all for it. If it sounds on point and it sounds good, I'm all for it. If it's just a slap that is like, oh yeah, it's pretending to be like, no, that don't.
Yeah.
I